Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Mariana. I'm very sorry for not posting last week, but I kind of had a very difficult, unproductive time, so I didn't film or edit any videos. Anyway, I'm back today, and I'm gonna show you what I take to college in my pencil case. I actually take two pencil cases. Originally, I used to only take one, but I started getting more and more stuff for my pencil case, and it kind of got too full, and I wasn't able to actually find what I needed when I needed. Anyway, I'm gonna go through each one of these separately, starting with this one. This pencil case is my oldest one, is from a brand called Yes. It's a very cheap pencil case and it's see-through, which I like. It's very resistant and it's also waterproof, so you don't have to worry about your stuff getting wet when it's raining or anything like that. Starting off, this pencil case is the one I take my pens and pencils and also some highlighters I use. I have these four Stabilo Boss highlighters in the colors blue, yellow, orange, and pink. And I think originally there was a green one as well, but I couldn't find it, so I actually bought this simple one, which was very cheap and I used a lot last year. Here I have also my most used pens, which are from a brand called Aihao. I use these pens on my notes and also on my bullet journal. That's why it's almost empty. And I really like these ones, but unfortunately I'm not able to find them anymore. And they were not expensive at all. They were kind of cheap for the type of pen they are, which are gel ink pens. But again, I can't find them anymore. So last time I went to the paper store, I found this pen here, which would work as a substitute for this pen, but unfortunately it smudges a lot and I don't know, I just don't feel very good using this pen. I hope I can find another one of these, otherwise I'll have to find another pen to use. Here I also have a permanent marker, which people usually use on CDs and stuff like that. I use this to write on my tabs that I put on my notebooks and also on my books. Otherwise, if I use any of these pens, they end up smudging and after some time it just disappears. Over here, I also have my mechanical pencil. I usually take notes with pens, but when I need to put observations or details or do exercises, I use this mechanical pencil, which is from a brand called Cis and is a 0.5 millimeters. I usually use a 2B graphite with this because I like my notes to be very clear, and when I take pictures of them to upload to my Dropbox, I want people to be able to see my notes, so I always use a darker lead for that. And these two are the leads I use. There is a 2B one, larger one, and a smaller one. I actually got two because this one is from my boyfriend. I accidentally got it from him and forgot to give it back. And this one is actually mine that I bought. So I have two. And then over here I also have my eraser. I personally don't care about the brand of the eraser as long as it's good. I always try it out before buying it. And like I said, most of my notes I take on pen, so I usually don't use my eraser anyway, unless I'm doing some exercises. The last two items on this pencil case is a red pen, which I use to correct any exercises that I do. I usually don't use this very often, but when I need it, I am very glad that I have it in my pencil case. And last thing I have is this scaler, I think is the name. It's like a ruler with different scales. It's a very nice ruler, but at the same time it kind of is very difficult to use because it slips a lot on the surface of the paper. But I really like it and it was not very expensive. And it's made of metal, which means it's very resistant. And I don't know, I think it's cute and beautiful, and I bought it. It was the first thing actually I bought in college, so I bought this 3 years ago. Good memories. Next up, I have my newest addition, which is this nice pencil case. It's the same as the other one. The difference is that it's new and it's not really dirty like this one. I actually have to clean it, but I don't have the time for that right now. Anyway, so I got this new pencil case because I didn't want my markers and my most used highlighters to be in the same pencil case as the other one, because it would be messy and there would be just too many stuff in the same pencil case. So starting off, I got this set of pastel markers from Faber Castell. It's a very nice set. It comes with 6 colors, and they're very mild and very nice to work with. I use these mostly for highlighting my books or any handouts I receive during classes, and I prefer having two separate sets of markers for that, because these ones I know I'm gonna use on books and the other ones I use on my notes. So this here is the set that I use for my notes. Each color is a color of the subject, and also there's a color for my bullet journal, which is this blue. The other colors are for my subjects and my notes. These are slightly lighter than these ones, so it's better for the notes because the paper is slightly yellowish, so it looks better with these pens. And these are from Staedtler. I talked about these before on my bullet journal videos, and I use this set of 72 double tip markers for doing my bullet journal and also for some illustrations, but to college I only take the ones I use on each class notes. And the last thing here on this pencil case is this page marker or sticky marker, I don't know what to call it. But I have two sets of these here because some colors are right at the end. So when it finishes, I'm gonna use these ones that are slightly newer. And I use these tabs on my notes to separate chapters and on my books to separate chapters and exercises. And they come in very handy. For those of you who are wondering, I don't take a calculator to college even though I am a engineering student, because here in Brazil most of the time we don't use calculators. We calculate by hand. So usually on exams and stuff like that we're not allowed to use calculators. That's why I usually don't take it to college. And even if I need it during classes, I can use my phone. And since my calculator is very heavy, I just don't feel the need to take it every day to college. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any questions, just comment down below and I will answer them as quickly as I can. I'll put the list of the things I have here on the description together with the price I bought it. Most of these things are not very expensive, but if you want if you want to know where I bought it, just check the description below. See you guys later. Thank you for watching.